So we've been having some major battery issues with major fluctuations in our voltage and amp hours. I checked the batteries this morning on our unit, and the batteries, they're wet cell batteries, and they were completely dry. I should have checked it earlier on. Anyway, so we're at Batteries Plus now here in Fargo. We got the same size, same amp hours, wet cell batteries. We didn't go golf cart 2 because there are some modifications that we need to do on the Winnebago Navion that I am not either capable or willing to do at this point. We got to get somewhere, so maybe at some point, but we'll check these out. I think this, with the solar and these same batteries that are new, I think we're gonna get decent mileage and better mileage out of these than what we've been having. Anyway, we'll check you guys out later. The North Dakota Heritage Center here in Bismarck, North Dakota. If you can see behind me, that building over there is the state capitol.
The North Dakota Heritage Center and State Museum is located in Bismarck, next to the state capitol. The museum, known as the Smithsonian of the Plains, has thousands of artifacts and specimens, high-tech displays, and interactive exhibits in 4 museum galleries that trace North Dakota history from 600 million years ago through current developments. We spent time in the Horse of North Dakota exhibit. The exhibit highlights the horse's evolution and domestication, work and military uses, and Native American cultural significance, as well as the horse's role in sports, art, and play.
So what do you have? That's a shoulder blade and a thigh bone. Look at the foot. Is it?
Yes.
Look at the foot.
We also spent time in the Adaptation Gallery, featuring geologic time of 600 million years of geologic history and early life in North Dakota, including fossils found in North Dakota.
Check out these fluorescent rocks. Press the other button. The bottom one. These are fluorescent rocks. Right now it's being lit up by a UV light. And then so if you use a different light, it lights up different types of rocks. These are pretty cool. Never seen such a thing.
The Treehouse exhibit invites young children to discover and explore North Dakota life, past and present. So we are here at Fluffy Fields Vineyard and Winery in Dickinson, North Dakota. We got here around 5 o'clock. We had to switch to mountain time on the way here from Bismarck, which is the capital city of North Dakota. Mao and the kids are inside now. Mao's gonna go wine tasting. We may grab a bottle of wine. And then we're out here. It's a small vineyard, but they seem to have several rows, and then there's a little bit more out there. Right here is the Petite Pearl, and then you have Prairie Star and so on. They're still young vines, so we'll check out the wine. But it's this is our view. So Mao is trying the Fluffy Fields wine tasting. How many did you get? 5. All right. So three reds and 2 whites, right? You got Wind Chill Red, Aronia Berry Dry, Golden Harvest, First Date, hey, Sweet Brie.
I'll face it this way so you'll be looking at the camera.
Yep.
Okay, always. Located on Interstate 80 just east of Billings, Montana, Pompeys Pillar National Monument is a rock formation that was designated a national monument on January 17, 2001. At only 51 acres, it's one of the smallest national monuments in the U.S. Where's Maryland?
Oh, it's covered already. Somewhere around there. Captain William Clark, his guest Kagawea, her 18-month-old son nicknamed Pompey or Pomp, and a crew of 11 men stopped near the rock outcropping on the return leg of the Lewis+Clark expedition. On July 25, 1806, Clark carved his signature and the date in the rock and recorded doing so in his journal. The historic signature remains today, and visitors can walk on a boardwalk to see it. Pompeys Pillar represents the legacy of early West and its development. At the pillar, there is evidence of Native Americans, early explorers, fur trappers, the U.S. cavalry, railroad development, and early homesteaders, many of whom their history embedded in this sandstone pillar.
When you go back down there to the visitor center, look and see, and you'll see the tail still on it, right?
You see a tail?
You'll see the tail is still on that buffalo boat. That's the back of the boat.
Okay.
You know why? Have you ever taken a cat and rubbed its fur the wrong direction?
Yeah.
They don't like it, do they? It all stands up, right? Same thing will happen with that buffalo hide. So you have to turn it the right direction in the water so it's sliding along with the water instead of pushing against it.
That makes sense.
So they left that buffalo hide up over the boat. And after it dries for a few days, then it becomes real tight on that boat. And then the willow bark doesn't move or anything.
Can I make one?
Sure.
You could.
You gotta catch a buffalo.
Yeah, as soon as you
Skin
catch a buffalo, now you want to know what happened to the guys that
You promise to protect and preserve the natural and cultural resources on our public lands.
Yes.
Awesome. You promise to keep learning about the importance of your heritage and nature.
Yes.
Awesome. And do you promise to share what you learned today here with others?
Yes.
Awesome. Well, Caroline and Jasmin, I now pronounce you both junior rangers at Pompeys Oh yeah, you can have a sticker too. Absolutely. There's more on the bottom.
Golden stickers. Here at Pompeys Pillar, I learned that William+Clark wrote his name on Pompeys Pillar's rock. He named Pompeys Pillar because they had a girl coming with them named Sacagawea, and her son was named Pomp. Well, not actually Pomp. They called him Pomp, but his real name was Jean Baptiste, and they named it after him. And Clark wrote his name on the rock, and now everyone sees it today. One night, while William+Clark was camping, half of his 50 horses were stolen, and you'd think out of all his men, there would be some at least watching the horses, but nope. And then the next night, he split up into a group. He and some of his crewmates went onto the Yellowstone River and to the pillar. And then another group stayed behind, checking if Lewis was there. And then their other horses were stolen the night after. And after the first night, you'd think there would also be people watching, but no. They didn't think it was that important, so the rest of their horses got stolen, and they were kind of stranded there. So then they had an idea of making boats. They got the idea from a Native American tribe, the Crow tribe, and they killed 2 buffalo and took their hides and used willow sticks to bend them into kind of semicircle shape. And then they put the buffalo hides onto those and used those as boats. But since you can't rub the hairs the wrong way, or else it'll make it a bumpy ride, they had to put a tail on it so they knew which way was which.
Back of the boat, right?
Yes.